Welcome. Hi, Case. Welcome in. How are you today? How is everybody? Welcome to Fighting Fantasy, but not on a Friday. We're doing it on Saturday. Because I had to work yesterday, so we're doing a Saturday special. Yeah, welcome in. Get yourselves settled by the fire. How is everyone? So welcome to my dungeon. Isn't it creepy? We're gonna be doing Deathtrap Dungeon. It is a classic fighting fantasy book written by Ian Livingstone. It's a choose your own adventure game. So my adventurer will be going through the dungeon, making lots of choices along the way. There is trouble around every corner, and when battle happens, when enemies are to be faced, we'll be facing those enemies with 2d6. There you go, just some easy dice. And I like to use physical dice. I just don't trust virtual dice. Oh, I've got some weird... Oh, I was going to say my music's changed. I don't know why my music's changed, but that is okay. It's fine. I've given the adventurer 3 lives. I've been very generous. But if you'd like to give them a bonus life, if you think they're doing really well or are really entertaining, you're really enjoying the stream, I've actually lowered the donation goal to £30. If we reach a £30 donation goal, the adventurer can have a bonus life, but that's all down to you guys. I've also introduced save points. So we introduced save points a couple of games ago. So kind of video game mechanics. They can reach save points and save the game, so that when they die, they don't have to start right at the very beginning. And that just means that it's more interesting for you guys and more interesting for the adventurer as well. I will be timing the runs, and whoever lasts the longest will go on to the leaderboard. At the moment, Shibi Yali is top of the leaderboard with a time of 42 minutes and 45 seconds. So all the adventurer needs to do to knock her off the top spot is to survive longer than that. As always, all of my adventurers will get certificates at the end, certificate of participation, but if they do make it out, they'll get a certificate of congratulations, and I'll also send them a physical copy of the book as well. Cool. So, I think without further ado, it is time to meet our adventurer. Let's have a look. Who have we got today? We've got someone really special today. Let's see who we've got. Who are they? Who've we got? Adventurer.
Hello!
Introduce yourself. Who are you?
My name is Lee. I will be the adventurer for today.
Okay, tell us a bit about yourself, Lee. Where can we find
I'm
you?
not a streamer. Yeah, I'm not a streamer. But I like to roll dice and play fighting fantasy.
Oh. And have you played Deathtrap Dungeon before?
I have, but it's been a while, so it will be interesting.
It will be interesting.
I can remember I can remember a couple of times I died, but I'm not actually sure how that occurred. Yeah, so hopefully I won't make the same mistakes again.
Okay, so live and learn. Hopefully. Cool. And who are you going to be playing as today?
I am playing as Sukumvit Jr.
Sukumvit
Baron
Jr.
Sukumvit, useless youngest son.
Useless youngest son.
I will be participating in the dungeon to win the love and respect of my father.
Do you think he can? Do you think he can love and respect anything
We'll see.
other than his own dungeon?
We'll see.
We'll see. Cool. Wicked. So, you know how to play. You've got your dice, I assume. You've got your adventurer sheet. You've got your paper to make a map. Cool. Okay. So, I think if you're ready to begin, we shall begin.
Proceed!
So I can't give a shout out to Lee because he's not on Twitch. He doesn't do that. So just sit back and enjoy. Lee, I've given you 3 lives. There will be save points throughout what I'm assuming is refreshing apple juice, someone says. Kay says you're assuming you're drinking refreshing apple juice.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Yes, non-alcoholic refreshing apple juice. No comment. No comment. No comment from Lee. So, what was I going to say? I've given you 3 lives. Obviously, every time you die, a life will be depleted. There will be some save points, so when we reach those save points, I will let you know. If you could just note down your skill and look at those points, and also draw a line underneath your inventory. Everything above that line will be safe for your next life. But guys in the audience, if you think he's doing really, really well and want him to survive longer and you want the stream to last longer, all you've got to do is help us to reach that goal of £30 and you'll get a bonus life. So...
Or if I'm terrible and extremely boring, they can just lead me into all the death traps and then just go me off straight away. Cool. There's that option as well.
And as always, guys, feel free to help Lee if you want to, if he needs it. You can try and give him some cryptic hints if you've been following along so far. Cool, okay. I shall proceed. So you start your adventure with a bare minimum of equipment, but you may find or buy other items during your travels. You're armed with a sword, a shield, dressed in a leather armour, and you have a backpack to hold provisions and any treasures you may come across. You start with 10 provisions. Every time you eat a provision, you regain 4 health. In addition, you may take 1 bottle of magical potion with you on your quest. You may choose to take any bottle of the following. You can have a potion of skill, a potion of strength, or a potion of fortune. The potion of skill restores all of your skill points. The potion of strength restores all stamina points. And a potion of fortune will restore all of your luck points and add 1 to your initial luck. So every time that you're restoring health or whatever, you can never exceed your initial unless it specifically says. So the potion may be taken once during your adventure, except when engaged in battle. So which one would you like to take with you? Skill, strength, or fortune?
I shall take fortune.
Fortune. So that is the potion of luck. Restores all your luck and will add 1 to your initial. And you can take that once when you're not in battle. Cool, cool, cool. Just need a little bit of tea. But thanks for being here in the audience, Case. Feel free to interact with Lee as much as you want. Okay, so there is one true way through Deathtrap Dungeon. It will take you several attempts to find it. Make notes and draw a map as you explore. It will be invaluable in future adventures and enable you to progress rapidly through to unexplored sections. Not all areas contain treasure. Many merely contain traps and creatures, which you will no doubt fall foul of. There are many wild goose chase passages, and while you may indeed progress through to your ultimate destination, it is by no means certain that you'll find what you're searching for. The one true way involves a minimum of risk, and any player, no matter how weak on initial dice rolls, should be able to get through fairly easily. What are your initial scores? We forgot to ask.
Yes, my skill is 8.
Okay.
My stamina is 19.
Good.
And my luck is 8 as well.
Okay, so not too terrible, but not amazing. Not too
average.
Terrible. Average. Okay, so may the luck of the gods go with you on your adventure ahead. And may your stamina never fail. Okay. Fabulous. So let's crack on with the story. Have you got any questions, or are you happy to continue?
No, let's roll the tape and
roll the tape? You think there's a tape? Pfft, there ain't no tape, boyo.
Let's proceed.
Let's proceed. Okay, having seen one of Sukumvit's challenges nailed to a tree, you decide that this year you are going to attempt the walk. Kay says nobody's got far enough to test their luck more than once or twice, I think. So the luck potion is a strong sign of confidence. Yeah, I think Lee is quite confident. You can see he's confident.
I was going to say Sukumvit Jr. He's pretty useless, but he's got high confidence in himself.
High confidence. Right. Yeah, he's going in there to win the love and respect of his father, so he's got to feel confident, right? Okay, so for the last 5 years, you've been attracted to the walk not for the rewards, but for the single fact that nobody's ever yet emerged victorious from the labyrinth. You intend to make this the year in which a champion is crowned, and this also the year that you win your father's love and affection. Gathering up a few belongings, you set off immediately. 2 days' walk takes you west to the coast, where you enter the cursed Port Blacksand. Wasting no time in that city of thieves, you buy your passage on a small boat sailing north to where the river meets the sea, and from there you take a raft upriver for 4 days until finally you arrive in Fang. Your trial begins in 3 days' time, and the town is almost hysterical with excitement. You register your entry with the officials and are given a violet scarf to tie around your arm, informing everyone of your status. For 3 days you enjoy Fang's greatest hospitality and are treated like a demigod. During the long merriment you almost forget your purpose in Fang, but the evening before the trial, the magnitude of the task ahead begins to dominate your thoughts. Later you're taken to a special guest house and shown to your room. There's a splendid 4-poster bed with satin sheets to help you rest, but there is little time for sleep. Just before dawn, a trumpet call awakens you from vivid dreams of flaming pits and giant black spiders. Minutes later there is a knock on your door, and a man's voice rings out saying, "Your challenge begins soon. Please be ready to leave in 10 minutes. You climb out of bed, walk over to the window and open the shutters. Already people are thronging the streets, moving quietly through the morning mist. Spectators on their way to the labyrinth, no doubt, hoping to find good vantage points from which to watch the competitors. You turn away and walk over to a wooden table, on which your trusty sword lies. You pick it up and cut the air with a mighty sweep, wondering what beasts its sharp edge may soon have to meet. Then you open the door into the corridor. A small man greets you with a low bow as you emerge from your bedroom. "Please, follow me," he says. He turns to his left and walks quickly down the corridor. Quickly towards the stairs at the end of the corridor, sorry. Leaving the guest house, he darts down narrow alleyways between houses, and you have to walk quickly to keep up with him. Soon you come into a wide dirt road lined with cheering crowds. When they see your violet scarf, they cheer even louder and start showering you with flowers. The long shadows cast by the people in front of you shrink as the bright yellow sun rises higher in the morning sky. Standing there in front of the noisy and vibrant crowd, you feel strangely alone, aware of your coming ordeal. Suddenly you feel a tug on your shirt and see your small guide eagerly beckoning you to follow him. Ahead you see the looming hillside and the dark mouth of a tunnel disappearing into its depths. As you get closer you notice 2 great stone pillars on either side of the tunnel entrance. The pillars are covered with ornate carvings, writhing serpents, demons, deities, each seeming to scream a silent warning to those who'd pass beyond them. You see Baron Sukumvit himself standing by the entrance waiting to greet the contenders in the Trial of Champions, and he's really quite surprised to see you there, to be honest. You count 5 others standing proudly in line, their violet scars displayed for all to see. There are 2 bare-chested barbarians dressed in furs. They stand completely motionless, legs straight and slightly apart, arms thrust forward to rest on their hilts of their long, double-headed battle axes. A sleek elven woman with golden hair and feline green eyes is adjusting the crossbelt of daggers wrapped around her leather tunic. Of the 2 remaining men, one is covered from head to foot in iron plate armour with a plumed helmet and a crested shield. The other is cloaked in black robes, only his dark eyes showing between the swathes of his black face scarves. Long knives and other silent death weapons hang from his belt. The 5 contenders acknowledge your arrival with almost imperceptible nods of the head. Oh gosh. You turn to face the exultant crowd for the last time. Suddenly a hush falls over the crowd as the Baron steps forward holding 6 bamboo sticks. You draw one from his outstretched hand and read the word 5th. And the trial begins.
Here we go.
The knight is first. He salutes the crowd before disappearing into the tunnel. Is followed half an hour later by the elf. Next goes the barbarian, and then the dark assassin. Now it is your turn to salute the crowd. Holding your violet scarf aloft, you take one final deep breath, of cool, fresh air before turning to pass between the stone-pillared gateway to face unknown horrors in Sukumvit's corridors of power. You take the walk through the mighty Baron's Deathtrap dungeon, and as you pass the Baron, he gives you a disapproving look, as if to say, I'm not angry. I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed.
Disappointed? Oh, breaks my heart.
What's happening here? What is this that's happened to the bottom of my screen there? Can you see that? Why is that? Why is this a thing? What is this? Oh, I see what that is. There we go.
There we go.
It was
I can see the timer.
Cool. So I'm not going to start the timer yet. I'm going to start it at a very specific point. This would be a good time to ask the knights some personal questions about their BMI. Why? Why? Okay, so when you are ready, I shall proceed. And I'll start the timer at a very specific point. So, good luck, Sukumvit Jr. Are you ready?
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Very confident. Can you hear the confidence in Lee's voice there? Right. The clamour of the excited spectators gradually fades behind you as you venture deep into the gloom of the cavern tunnel. Large crystals hang from the tunnel roof at 20-metre intervals, radiating a soft light, just enough for you to see your way. As your eyes gradually become accustomed to the near darkness. Gosh, I can't read today. You begin to see movement all around. Spiders and beetles crawling up and down the chiselled walls, disappearing quickly into cracks and crevices as they sense your approach. Rats and mice scurry along the floor ahead of you. Droplets of water drip into small pools with an eerie plopping sound, which echoes down the tunnel. The air is cold, moist and dank. After walking slowly along the tunnel for about 5 minutes, you arrive at a stone table standing against the wall to your left. On it there are 6 boxes, one of which has your name painted onto its lid, and I'm going to start the timer there. Do you wish to open it or continue walking north?
I will open.
Open the box. 270. So I don't know if you want to make a note of the numbers that I'm giving you as well. You can if you want to. So that was 270 we're going to.
Okay.
The lid of the box slides off easily. Inside you find 2 gold pieces and a note written on a small piece of parchment addressed to you. After placing the gold in your pocket, you read the message which says, "Well done. At least you have the sense to stop and take advantage of the token aid given to you. Now I can advise you that you will need to find and use several items if you wish to pass triumphantly through my Deathtrap dungeon. Signed, Sukumvit, your father."
Father.
Memorising the advice on the note, you tear it into tiny pieces and continue north along the tunnel. Turn to 66. After walking down the tunnel for a few minutes, you come to a junction. A white arrow painted on one wall points west. On the floor, you see wet footprints made by those who entered before you. It's hard to be sure, but it looks as though 3 of them followed the direction of the arrow, while 1 decided to go east. Do you want to head west or head east?
What is it? West is where the arrow goes, right? That's where.
West is where the arrow goes.
Yeah, so I would not follow the others. I'm going to go west then. The arrow.
You're going to go west towards the arrow.
Yes.
So 3 of them go west and 1 of them goes east.
Oh, okay.
You still want to go west?
Let's go east then.
East. You want to go east. Cool.
East.
119. Ahead, you can see a large obstruction on the tunnel floor, although it's too dark to make out exactly what it is. The wet footprints you've been following carry on towards the obstruction. If you want to continue east, you can, or you can go back to the junction and head west.
I do have a bad feeling about this.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do?
I might backtrack. I'm going to backtrack.
You're going to backtrack. You're going to go
I
back
am.
to the
I'm gonna
junction and
backtrack.
head west.
Yeah,
Okay,
do it.
293. 293.
293.
Following the 3 sets of wet footprints along the west passage of the tunnel, you soon arrive at a junction. If you wish to continue west, you can. That follows 2 sets of footprints, or you can head north following the 3rd set of footprints. So you can carry on west or head north.
I'm going to go north and follow the 1 set of footprints, please.
Head north. So that is 387. Okay. Ahead you hear the thud of heavy footprints approaching. Out of the gloom steps a large, primitive being dressed in animal hide and carrying a stone club. On seeing you, he grunts and spits on the floor, then raises his club and lumbers on towards you, looking nothing but friendly. Oh, anything but friendly. You draw your sword and prepare to fight the caveman.
Ugh,
Okay,
such a
so
primitive. Okay, here we go.
You have to fight the caveman. So he has a skill of 7. So if you note this down for me, he's got a skill of 7 and a stamina of 7. 7 and 7. Okay, so we're both going to roll at the same time. Please just let me know what your total score is. So roll 2 dice and add your skill, please.
Now?
Yes.
18.
I got 13, so you do 2 damage to the caveman.
Down to 5.
Okay.
Sucker.
Sucker. Okay, and we go again until one of us reaches 0.
Ooh, it's terrible. 3.
What's that a total of, please?
3.
Add your skill, please.
Oh, yeah, with my skill as well. 12.
7, 8, 9, 10. I also got 12, so nothing happens.
Okay. 18.
I got a 13, so you hit the caveman again for 2 damage. Okay.
11.
I also got 11. So nothing happens.
20.
I got 11 again, so he's down to 1 health.
Finish him off.
Finish him off.
16.
I got 13, so you finish him off. He's dead.
Yes, Neil before Sukumvit Jr.
Okay, so if you win, we're going to turn to 114. So 114.
114.
Do you remember much about playing this before?
Sorry, say that again, you cut out.
Do you remember much about playing this before? Like what happens and stuff?
No. That's why I kind of, like, when I went down that first corridor, I vaguely remember something bad being down there. That's why I backtracked.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just seeing how it goes, making decisions on the fly.
Okay. The caveman is wearing a leather wristband with 4 small rat skulls hanging from it. You can put it on if you want to, or you can leave it and set off north again.
I have a feeling like this is cursed. Like, I've got a... I am gonna leave it. I'm leaving it. Yeah, it wouldn't be. You know, it's not something that Sukumvit Jr would wear, to be honest.
It's not his style.
So it's not his style.
Okay, so we're going to proceed to 298. Okay, you see a backpack propped up against the tunnel wall. You wonder if perhaps it belongs to one of your rivals. You can look inside the backpack if you want to, or you can leave it and continue north.
Yeah, I'll take a look, please.
You want to take a look? 304. There's a single gold piece lying in the bottom of the backpack, but as you reach for it, you suddenly feel a light tickling movement on the back of your hand. You withdraw your hand slowly, trying to control your mounting panic, and you're horrified to see a black widow spider. Before you can shake it off, it sinks its poisonous fangs deep into your wrist. Lose 6 stamina points.
Okay.
Crouching backpack, hidden spooder. I love that case.
Hey, I thought it was going to be insta-death to be fair, so that's not that bad.
Okay.
A spider bite. I can carry on.
You can carry on. Okay, we're going to turn to page 20.
But I do get, what was it, a gold piece?
A gold piece, yeah.
Spend that in the local dungeon store.
Only your incredible strength could withstand the poisonous spider bite. However, you're weakened and you notice your hand trembling as you pocket the gold piece. Reduce your skill by 1 point.
Oh no.
You curse the person who dropped the backpack and set off north again. Curse you!
Curse my father as well.
It's probably his backpack. Turn to 279. 279. You arrive at a junction in the tunnel. A new branch leads west, but the wet footprints that you've been following continue north, and you decide to keep following them. So we're going to proceed to 32. Number 32. 3 and 2, 32. You soon come to another junction in the tunnel. One branch leads east, but the wet footprints you've been following continue north, and you decide to follow them.
Really those, yeah.
One of those. Right, here we go. The passage opens out into a wide cavern, which is darker but much drier. Ahead, you see the footprints gradually fade, then disappear. There's a large idol in the centre of the cavern.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. I remember this. Yep.
Seem to be having some problems with my music. Very odd, but that's fine. We'll leave it where it is. Okay, there's a large idol in the centre of the cavern standing approximately 6 metres high. It has jewelled eyes, each as big as your fist. There are 2 giant stuffed bird-like creatures standing on either side of the idol. If you wish to climb the idol to take the jewels, you can, or you can walk through the cavern to the tunnel in the opposite wall.
I'm going to climb. Here we go.
Climb to take the jewels. 351. 351. Okay. The idol is very smooth and will be difficult to climb. Do you have a rope?
I don't.
You don't? Okay, we're going to turn to 186. Slowly and carefully you begin to climb the idol. You're about to grab a hold of its large ear when suddenly your foot slips. I'd like you to test your luck. So you're going to roll both of your dice.
Yep.
And it needs to be equal to or less than your luck score.
Less than?
Equal to or less than. What is it?
Okay, over my luck.
What did you get?
12.
So you're unlucky.
Yeah.
Turn to 358. Unlucky. You lose your balance and tumble headlong to the floor. I want you to lose 2 stamina points. You decide against trying to climb the idol again, so you're going to decide against that. and you run forward to the tunnel in the north wall instead.
Okay.
Turn to 239. So I'm going to let you know now that you have reached a
Save point.
save point.
Brilliant.
12 minutes 22.
Well,
So you can, if you die soon, you can either decide to go all the way back to the beginning, or you can start there, but it means you're starting after the idol.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what your skill and luck are at this point, please?
Yep, so my skill is 7.
Yeah.
Stamina 11.
Just luck, please.
Oh, yeah, sorry. That's a skill 8.
Skill 8.
Yeah. No, skill 7, luck 8.
Luck 8. Okay. Cool. So you can return to this point anytime you like. Cool. Draw a line underneath your inventory, please. Everything above that line is safe.
Brilliant.
So we are going to continue. 239.
I needed that rope.
So next time you can just go straight back to the beginning if you want to.
I might end up doing that actually, so I might try and chase down the rope because I want to get up that statue.
Okay, so not much further down the tunnel, you come to a closed door on the left. Putting your ear to the door, you listen intently but hear nothing. If you wish to open the door, you can, or you can keep walking north.
Let's have a little peek in there.
A little
Let's
peek.
do it.
You wish to open the door. 102.
Yeah.
102. You enter a room which is small and completely empty. As soon as you're inside, the door slams shut behind you. Suddenly a voice booms out of nowhere, shouting, "Welcome to my Deathtrap dungeon, the ingenious killer labyrinth of my master. Adventurer, I trust you will pay your respects to my master by shouting out his name. Will you shout, 'Hail Sukumvit,' or 'Sukumvit is a worm'?" That's your dad you're talking about there. So, "Hail Sukumvit" or "Sukumvit is a worm"?
I remember this one from a previous stream, and I think courage pays off in this case. I'm going to call my father a worm.
Sukumvit is a worm. 251.
Slash my dad.
251. My dad is a worm!
Just love me. 254.
Daddy issues. Hashtag daddy issues. Once again, the mysterious voice calls out, only this time, to your great surprise, it is far less threatening. "Good, my master likes those who show spirit. Take this gift to help you. It will grant you one wish, but only one wish. Farewell." A gold ring magically appears out of nowhere and lands at your feet with a gentle tinkle. You pick it up and put it on one of your fingers, so you now have a magic gold ring.
Nice, that's more like it.
The door opens, you step back out in the tunnel and continue north. Turn to 344. 344. The tunnel twists and turns, but keeps steadily north. Ahead you see a thin shaft of blue light streaming down from the ceiling to the floor. Sparkles and shimmers, and you can see images of laughing faces in the light. Do you wish to walk through the light or around the light?
I think we're going to avoid the beam of laughing faces. Yeah, I'm going to walk around.
Walk around? Okay.
Seems like the logical thing to do.
107. You come to an arched doorway set in the right-hand wall of the tunnel. The heavy stone door is closed, but there's an iron latch and a round handle. You can try the door if you wish, or continue along the tunnel.
Yeah, let's have a look in there.
If you wish to try the door, 168. 168. Lifting the latch and pushing the heavy stone door, you find yourself in a large cavern. The light is dim and murky, But as your eyes begin to adjust, you see the walls are covered in green algae and running with moisture. The floor is strewn with straw. The atmosphere is warm, damp and fetid, and a soft humming noise fills the air. You step gingerly through the straw
it's just
towards
the
the
flies.
corner of the cabin.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be much quieter. Apologies. You step gingerly through the straw towards the corner of the cavern where there appears to be a shallow pit. Peering warily into the pit, you're disgusted to see a mass of pale, writhing worms, some as much as 1/2 metre long. Utterly nauseated, you're about to turn away when you notice that the undulating bodies are swarming around a dagger, its point held fast in a crack in the pit floor. The hilt is cased in black leather studded with opals, and the blade is fashioned from a strange reddish-black burnished metal that you've never seen before. You long to touch the dagger, but this would mean plunging your hand in amongst the writhing worms.
Yeah, I'm going to say no. Is there an option to back out the room?
You can reach for the dagger or back away in disgust.
Yeah, I'm going to back away in disgust. That's not what Sukumvit Jr does.
2, 6, 7. Afraid of getting your hands dirty, are you?
Yes, yeah.
Those dainty little fingers.
Yes.
2,
Got a lovely new ring as well. Like,
I see. Okay, 2, 6, 7. Cares more about his jewellery, I see. 2, 6, 7. Okay. So we can stop all of that. Lovely jubbly. The tunnel ends. Case has just put like a worm emoji. The tunnel ends shortly at a junction. Looking left.
Is that aimed at me?
I think so. Actually, so we're gonna. That's just reminded me we've reached a save point there as well.
Have we? Brilliant.
1822. And that is 267 there. So if you ever wish to go back to the point where you've avoided the idol and you've avoided the dagger and all of those writhing worms, you can go back to there. Is your skill still 7 and your luck still 8?
Yeah, nothing's changed. I'm wondering though, if I did die and I wanted to go all the way back to the start to try and find this road,
Yeah.
I could still come this way, right, and just skip straight. We could just basically blast through to get back to this point, right? Because I want to get the rope, go back to the statue. Let's see how far I get actually. Otherwise, I'll be backtracking quite a while.
So if you decided to go all the way back to the start, you would go all the way back to the start. You can't skip back to the start and then come back here.
Okay.
You'd have to do everything again. So the idol again, the room again, the worms
barbarian again.
Everything. Yes, everything.
Okay.
Okay.
Keep on going then.
Let's keep going. The tunnel ends shortly at a junction. Looking left and right, you see a narrow passage disappearing into the dim distance. You can either head west or east.
Let's go east now.
East.
East.
68. 68. 68. Okay. You walk down the passage and soon find yourself standing at the edge of a deep dark pit. The passage continues east on the other side of the pit. You think you could probably jump over the pit, but you're not sure. There's a rope hanging down from the ceiling over the centre of the pit. Do you want to throw your shield over the pit and jump after it? Jump over the pit carrying all of your possessions? Or do you wish to reach for the rope with your sword, which would enable you to swing across? You might not meet the barbarian if you go looking for rope. Exactly case.
Okay.
It was a caveman actually.
This is where I wish I had been paying more attention last time. I know something bad happens with the shield. Why am I trying to throw the shield over exactly?
So that
What's
you're
the logic
lighter.
with that?
I think it's that you're lighter.
Okay, so I'm lighter.
Yeah, I think so.
I think the shield's important.
He spat on the floor.
Let's
That's
try-
barbaric enough for me.
Let's try. Does the rope just snap? I'm trying to think. Okay, I'm going to go and reach out with my sword to try and get it in closer.
Kay says he has a theory about throwing the shield. You want to reach for the rope with your sword?
Yes, yeah. Let's go. Let's try and rope it. Rope the rope.
Rope the rope.
Yeah,
Rope it in.
Rope in the rope.
2 1 2 2 1 2. 2 1 2. Gripping the rope firmly, you step back to take a running jump. However, in the dim light, you do not notice that someone has cut the rope almost in two.
Oh, brilliant!
Just a little way above the section that you're holding. As you swing out across the pit, it suddenly breaks, and you scream with fear as you plunge headlong into the depths below. Turn to 285. I think I drank my tea. I drank my tea a little quickly. I got a little burpee there. So pleasant. Okay, 285.
Brilliant.
Excellent. Oh man, such a good show.
Put it down.
You land heavily on your
What
back.
happens to me, Vic? Have a guess.
You land. Guess? You want me to guess? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, you land heavily on your back, but luckily your backpack cushions your fall. You lose 1 skill point and 2 stamina points.
1 skill and 2 stamina.
Yeah. The darkness is almost pitch black at the bottom of the pit. You crawl along on the floor, groping in front of you. Suddenly, your hand touches something cold, hard and smooth. The object is small and round, but you cannot figure out what it is, so you place it in your backpack, hoping to see what it is once you're out of the pit. Could be anything.
Obviously.
Could be anything. Why would you put that in your backpack? You continue to crawl forward and soon reach the pit wall. It's too smooth to climb and you have to cut hand and foot holds into it with your sword. This takes you a long time, but finally you climb out of the pit on the east side. You immediately check out the object in your backpack to discover that you found an orb of blood red ruby. You're absolutely delighted and head off east in high spirits, whistling softly under your breath. So you now have an orb of ruby.
Yay!
Turn to 237. You whistling.
Like one of the 7 dwarves.
Right, the tunnel makes a sudden left turn and continues north for as far as you can see. You soon arrive at a closed wooden door in the left-hand wall. Would you like to open it or keep going north?
Sorry, was that on the left, the door?
Yes, left.
Yeah, let's go in there.
You're gonna head in. Open the door! Turn to 12.
I'm happy as Larry at the moment. I've got that Blood Red Ruby, Opal, Orb.
Not an opal.
What could go wrong?
What could go? Well, you've got your ring as well.
Yeah.
Okay. The door opens into a large candle-lit room filled with the most extraordinarily lifelike statues of knights and warriors. A white-haired old man dressed in tattered rags suddenly jumps out from behind one of the statues and starts to giggle. Though he looks like a fool, the sparkle in his eyes makes you think there is more to him than is apparent.
Okay. Okay. Do I see any statues of previously dead adventurers in this room?
You'll see. In a high-pitched voice, he says, "Oh, good. Another stone for my garden. I'm glad you've come to join your friends. Now, I'm a fair man, and so I'll ask you a question. If you answer correctly, I'll let you free. But if your answer is wrong, I'll turn you to stone." And he starts to chuckle again, obviously pleased with your arrival. Do you want to wait for his question, attack him with your sword, or make a run for the door? Now, I'll let you know that many previous adventurers have fallen foul to this.
Yeah, I wish I
idea.
could call upon the spirits of previously dead adventurers in the chat to give me advice at this point.
Well,
But I don't think they're present, unfortunately.
they're not
So
present. I can confirm that there are no previous adventurers in the chat right now.
I gave advice to the
Case
first
you've been here
adventurer.
every time. Case, can you help this guy out? What are you going to do, Lee?
Let's go for the riddle. Should be able to get it this time,
Okay,
yeah.
so this is why you should have chatted to the knight, compared Weight Watchers stories or something. Okay, so you're going to wait for his question.
Yeah.
382. 382.
Let's do it.
But many adventurers have fallen foul to this guy. The old man points at one of the statues. You recognise it immediately. It is the knight who started the Trial of Champions. You also notice a couple of others in there as well. Keanu Reeve knows Kung Fu. I know maths. It is a knight who started the Trial of Champions. The agonised look on his face is locked in stone for eternity. The old man smiles, saying, "This man weighs 100 pounds plus half his weight. How much does he weigh? What will you answer? Is it 100 pounds, 150 pounds, or 200 pounds?
I am going to go 200.
200 pounds.
Because I said last time, I think I said 150, I think before, and that was wrong. I'm going to go 200.
200 pounds, 391 we're going to. If you do this, you'll reach another save point. 391. Still smiling, the old man looks at you and says, "Well done, stranger. You have answered correctly. I wish you good fortune during the rest of the Trial of Champions, and to this end, I shall increase your powers." He then mutters a few more unintelligible words, and you feel a powerful surge soar through your body. Add 1 to each of your skill, stamina, and luck scores. So those are your initials.
Oh my! So it just boosts my max. It doesn't raise my current.
No, you can boost your current, yes, but it will
But
also
only up to my
increase.
max.
Yeah. You bid the old man farewell and leave his room to continue north along the passage. Turn to 100. So that is a save point right there. So it's 2755. So that is the that's the old man riddle there.
And what chapter are we currently at? Numbered paragraph.
This is 391, and we're about to go on to 100.
No.
So your skill will now be 8, I believe. Is that right?
No, it's is it back to 7? I think it's back to I think it's 7 now.
Did you drop down again? Did you?
Yeah, because I've scratched out. I went 876, so I'm back on 7 now.
You're back on 7 now. Luck. What have you got with luck?
If it's raised by 1, I'm up to 9 now.
9.
If it's raised by
Perfecto. Excellent. So that is a save point. So you now have the chance to go back. If you die, you've got the chance to go back to the very beginning, the point where you've passed the idol, the point where you skipped on the worms, or you can come to this point where you've just defeated the old man's riddle. Cool, but you're not dead yet, so let's continue. So number 100. So let me find that page and then I'll restart the timer. Start the timer. Yes, finally someone defeated the old guy. Finally. Okay, let's continue. Only a few meters down the passage, you see another closed door in the left-hand wall. The letter X is scratched into its central panel. Putting your ear to the door, you listen intently but hear nothing. You can open the door or leave it and carry on north.
2 thoughts. Either X is some sort of plague room, or there's always X marks the spot. Feeling pretty confident I just aced that test. I am going to go in. I'm going to go in a door marked X.
Open the
Assume
door.
that means X marks the spot.
X marks the spot. Okay, turn to page 87. The door opens into a large room. Turn to 381. 381. X marks the spot. Do you need to take any provisions at the moment or potions at the moment, or are you all good?
Let me have a look actually. What am I on? Is this some sort of like
I'm just
a
reminding
warning from you to me?
No, I'm just reminding you that you do have provisions if you need to take them.
I am gonna chomp one back while I'm off. Like I'll have a quick snack bar while I'm going through the door. So I'll put me on 14.
Yeah, they restore four health.
Yeah. Nom nom nom.
Nom nom nom.
They're gonna be healthy cookies, those.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they're dwarven cookies or something like that. I don't know. Right. I don't know, like elven bread or something. I don't know. Okay, you look around the room and see nothing of interest apart from an alcove in the west wall and a stone chair in the middle of the room. I'd say that's pretty interesting. Sitting in the chair is the skeleton of an armed warrior, possibly a contestant from years gone by. The skeletal finger of the right hand is gripped around a piece of parchment. You can try to take the parchment if you want to, or you can walk over to the alcove.
Let's take the note first.
You're going to try and take the parchment from the skeleton. 331. Okay, touching the parchment has precisely the effect that you'd feared. The skeleton lurches forward and rises from its chair in a series of jerky movements, raising its sword to strike you. Lunging sideways, you draw your sword to defend yourself. You've got a skeleton warrior who's got a skill of 8 and a stamina of 6.
Easy. Let's do this.
Easy. Alright. Okie dokie, let's go. So you remember what you're doing? You're rolling both dice and adding skill.
Yep.
Let me know the total number.
14.
I got a 17. So I actually do 2 damage to you. So please reduce your stamina by 2.
Do this again.
Let's go.
18.
I also got 18, so nothing happens.
16.
I got a 12, so you hit the skeleton.
Boosh.
Boosh.
$15.
I got 17, so I hit you.
Back down to 10. Glad I had that snap.
Glad you had the snap.
17.
I got a 15, so you hit it again. It's now on 2 health.
There you go. Suck up.
Sucker. Oof. I got a 20.
Oh! That's not like a critical hit or anything, is it?
No. No. It's not D&D.
Oh no, 13.
I got a 12, so you just hit it. You just hit it.
Pile of bones and dust.
Okay, if you win, turn to 71. Doing really well.
Thank you.
71.
Hey, can I eat some snacks now while we're
Yes,
doing
you
this?
can. I'm also going to pause it here. That's a save point.
Let me just eat. I'm gonna quickly throw back 3 snacks.
Yep.
Leave me with 6.
Is your skill still 7 and your luck still 9?
Yeah, so it's, yeah. All the same.
All the same. Cool. Right, are you ready to continue?
Okay, let's go.
Once again, you reach for the parchment, only this time it's lying amidst a pile of broken bones. Unfolding it, you see a map of a room with a drawing of a hideous creature inside it. Beneath the monster is a rhyme which reads, "Should you meet the manticore, of its tail beware. Shield yourself against the spikes flying through the air." Did you get all of that?
I did.
You fold up the piece of parchment and put it in your backpack. Repeating the rhyme over and over to yourself, you walk across to the alcove. Turn to 128.
Classic, that one of my favourites. Every kid knows that one.
At the back of the alcove are some steps leading down into a cellar. Cobwebs brush your face as you descend. The ceiling is quite low and the floor is strewn with rubbish and debris. In the middle of the wall opposite you is an archway which leads into a crystal-lit tunnel. There are large mushrooms growing on the rubbish to your right. If you wish to step through the archway, you can, but if you wish to stop and eat some of the mushrooms, you can. Kay says, don't you get 4 stamina back per provision? Did you really need to eat so many?
Oh yeah, it gives you 4. Sorry,
Gives you 4.
2.
It's even written on the
that's
sheet.
12. So it'll be, what was it? 12, 16. And my max was 19. Oh, did my stamina? Do you know when I got that magic potion, or that guy gave me the boost? Did that give me a boost to my stamina as well permanently?
Yeah, I think it's all of them. Yeah.
That's good. So that boosts me back up to. Oh no, that's still 19. I think I started off with 18, didn't I?
I feel like you started off with 19.
No, I'm pretty sure I started off with 18, so that would be 19. So I didn't need to eat that many, so I've just eaten 2. So I've got 7 left. But that does put me on 12, 16 then. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
So
Thank you very much.
You've just eaten all of those provisions. So do you want to eat the mushrooms or do you want to step through the archway?
You know what? I'm good. Bill, please. let's go.
Bin mushrooms. Who eats bin mushrooms, huh? Who eats those?
I'm good.
Okay, so you wish to step through the archway. Turn to 35. You're very close to beating the top time. Okay. No bin mushrooms today. No. Okay.
No,
the tunnel continues west for several hundred meters, finally ending at some steps leading up to a closed trapdoor. You climb the steps slowly, hearing muffled voices above you. In the dim light, you can see that the trapdoor is not locked. Do you wish to knock on the door, or do you wish to burst through the trapdoor with your sword drawn?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Baronson. I'm just gonna burst in there. Like I'm going in. Oh, what was that?
Oh, it's supposed to be some goblin sounds.
All right, I thought that was me smashing through to my death. I'm gonna. Hold on, what were the options? Knock on the door, or
burst through with your sword drawn.
Yeah, let's take them by surprise. I'm
Take
going
them by
in.
surprise, burst through with your sword drawn. 1,
Mm-hmm,
2, 4. 1, 2, 4.
Let's do it.
1, 2, 4. Yeah, I realised I've got some goblin sounds here. So, yeah, I thought I'd give that a go. 1, 2, 4. You throw the trapdoor open and run up the steps into a bright lantern-lit room. 2 goblins are sharpening their short swords on a stone set in the middle of the floor. You catch them momentarily off guard, but they quickly recover and both rush forward to attack you. Both the goblins will have separate attacks on you, but you must choose which of the 2 that you want to fight. So they're kind of going to come at you. They're going to kind of come at you at the same time, and you can decide whether to fight Goblin 1 or Goblin 2.
Let's go. Yeah, I'll just go Goblin 1 first.
It says against. Okay, so you must attack you attack your chosen goblin as you would in a normal fight, but against the other one, you must throw for your attack strength in the normal way. But even if your attack strength is greater, you will not wound it. It's just a defending thing. You must just count this as though you've defended yourself against the blow. However, if the attack strength is greater, it will wound you in the normal way. So you've got to roll to attack and roll to defend as well. Okay, are you ready?
What were their skill and stamina? Sorry.
First goblin has got a skill of 5 and a stamina of 4.
Yeah.
Second goblin has got a skill of 5 and a stamina of 5. Also, welcome in, Daddy Reynolds. Thank you very much for being here. Cool. Right, let's go.
Let's do it. Yeah, so I'm doing Gobbo 1 first.
Gobbo 1. Cool.
10.
Is that including your skill?
That is including my skill.
Did you roll really low?
Yes, I rolled a 3.
Oh dear. He rolled a 14, so he's going to hit you, so reduce your stamina by 2, and then you need to roll to defend against the second one.
Okay, 14?
10, so you just defend.
Yeah, back off.
Excellent, alright,
Okay,
so
cool.
which one are you attacking this time?
Gobbo 1 again.
Gobbo 1.
That's 13.
11, so you do 2 damage to him, and then you have to roll to defend against the other one again.
Yeah. And my defense is 11.
I rolled a 15, so he actually hits you to take 2 more off your stamina.
I guess I'm not. I was going to say, can I eat snacks mid-fight?
Nope.
No. Okay.
Nope.
Okay, Goblin 1 again.
Okay.
Okay, 10.
15.
Man, I'm rolling terribly.
You're rolling really bad.
Okay, defending against Gobbo 2.
Yeah.
19.
I got an 8, so you defend against that one.
Good.
Okay.
Goblin 1 again.
Gobbo 1.
16.
I got a 13. So you actually cut Goblin 1 down dead.
He's gone.
He's
dead.
Gone.
Done.
So now you still need to defend against the second one.
14.
I got a 9, so you do defend. Right, so I'm assuming
Yeah,
you're going to start attacking him now.
Yep. 13.
I got a 14. So I hit you.
8. I'm on 8. Okay.
You're really close to beating the top time.
16.
I also got a 16. So nothing happens, we parry.
13.
I also got a 13. Nothing happens.
Oh, it's That is terrible. It's sword play as a goblin. 33. 16.
I got a 10. So you damage him.
That's a 3. Ooh, it's 17.
I got a 16. So you do damage to him. He's on 1 health.
Health. I was going to push my luck, but I'm just going to try and finish him off.
Okay, just try and finish him off.
10.
I got a 13, so he hits you.
6 health. Okay.
Got 6 health.
But I rolled a 19 this time.
Okay, I got 8. So you finish him off. He's dead. He's gone.
Headless.
He's gone.
That was tough.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
Now you can eat some provisions.
Now you can eat some provisions. I'm also gonna pause it there. 42:20.
42:20.
You're about to beat the top leader score, top leader time. So that is cool. This is still attempt number 1. You've not died yet. I'm really impressed.
I know, I'm doing awesome.
Is your skill and luck still 7 and 9?
7 and 9, yeah.
7 and 9.
So I'm just trying to do health maths at the moment.
Chibi is going down. Kick his ass. So, okay, so you won.
Just come back to haunt me. So I've just eaten 3 provisions, so that gives me 12.
Yeah.
So that would boost me back up to 18,
yeah.
I believe.
Yeah. And we're going to number 81. Okay, and I'm going to restart the timer. Bop.
And go.
The only furniture in the goblin's room is a table, 2 chairs, and a cupboard on the wall. There are 2 closed doors, one in the west wall and the other in the north. Would you like to open the cupboard, open the west door, or open the north door?
Could I have a look in the cupboard? Oh,
Sure.
tension there.
307. Did I build a bit of tension by drinking my tea?
Yeah, just taking your time.
Okay, I need to do that more often. What was that? I heard a noise. I heard a noise and it wasn't my sound effects. The cupboard contains a wooden mallet and 10 iron spikes, which you put in your backpack whilst wondering which door to open. So you now have a wooden mallet and 10 iron spikes.
Alright, Timmy mallet and 10 iron spike.
Oh, it was the pumpkin host. Thank you for the host, pumpkin.
10 iron spikes.
Yeah. Now
yeah, I
can
could have done with those spikes when I was trying to climb earlier.
climb out of the pit. Yeah, they would have been really handy. Now you can open the west door. Oh, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Case. Thank you so much. Hi, Pumpkin. Welcome in. So Lee has just beaten Chibi's top time. So you're going to be top of the leaderboard. So congratulations. Whoop whoop. Now you've got a gift sub. Wicked. Okay. You can open the west door or open the north door.
Let's do the... Were there any description on those doors? Was it just a north door and a west door? Just generic doors? So it could be anything.
Pumpkin says, is that the boyfriend? Yes, it is. We didn't actually say that. We didn't say that, but yes. This is my boyfriend.
Oh, I'm going to blush now.
It's me, is blood.
Go. Let's go. My brain should be down.
Your brain is shutting down. I think your computer's shutting down. You keep freezing. You going north or west? Sorry.
Let's go west.
Go west.
West.
263. Handsome dude seems equally nice. He is. We've been together a long time. 263. Yeah, he's alright. He'll do. He's alright. He'll do. I'll keep him. The door opens into another tunnel. Walking west, you soon arrive at a door in the north wall. Do you wish to open the door or continue west?
Let's go. Let's have a little look in the door.
You are gonna open the door. Open the door. 153. 153.
This is all. This is all new territory.
All new. This is all new. The door opens into a small room. Not even I remember any of these bits. The door opens into a small room in which there is a human skull with jeweled eyes resting on top of a marble plinth. I don't think we've ever done this bit. I don't think I've ever done this bit. A row of loaded crossbows is fixed to the left-hand wall.
Oh, no.
And 2 small wooden balls lie on the floor inside the door. I've literally never seen this before. Have you? Have you ever seen that before?
Nope.
I've never seen that
I guess
before.
I'm playing some sort of strange game of bowls.
I guess.
The balls.
Do you want to walk into the room and pick up the skull? Do you want to throw a wooden ball at the skull from the doorway? Or do you want to
Carney game?
Exactly. Or do you want to close the door and continue west, taking the wooden balls with you?
Step up. I'm going to step up and I'm going to chuck one of my balls at the skull.
Okay, so we're going to Throw a wooden ball at the skull from the doorway. 371. 371.
Step up.
Step right up. Step right up. Roll up. Roll up. 371.
Can I win a stuffed toy?
Sure.
37.
Sure, if you want to. Opening doors hasn't failed you yet. Okay, you take aim.
I'm brilliant at opening doors.
You're brilliant at opening doors. You take aim and hurl the wooden ball at the skull. Roll 2 dice.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've rolled them.
If the number rolled is the same as or less than your skill score, turn to page 273. If the number rolled is greater than your skill score, so what did you get?
4. It's
So
less than my skill.
Less than your skill. So we're going to turn to page 273. 273.
This is just the ball going in slow motion at the moment.
273. The wooden ball smashes into the skull, knocking it off the plinth and onto the floor. Much to your surprise, the crossbows do not release their deadly bolts. You step into the room cautiously. You pick the skull up off the floor. You notice the yellow jeweled eyes are topaz, and you eagerly pluck them from their sockets, putting them in your backpack and wondering whether or not a trap still awaits you within this room. Would you like to get down on all fours and crawl out of the room holding the skull?
Because the crossbow.
Or do you want to replace the skull on the plinth before leaving the room?
Does Sukumvit Jr. crawl? No, he doesn't. So I'm going to put the...
Does Sukumvit Jr. crawl? I don't think so.
No way. I'm pretty sure that I'm a dead man, but he wouldn't crawl. I'm going to put the skull back and then confidently stroll out with those jewels in my hands.
Okay, so we're going to turn to 204. Yes, Leah's in the kitchen. Yes, and it is a very nice kitchen. That's why we got this house, actually. Replace the skull on the plinth and leave the room. 204. 204. I need.
Is it just a picture of me with like 100 crossbow bolts?
Whoa! There is an unseen pressure plate on top of the plinth, and as soon as the skull is put back on it, the device is sprung. Immediately, the crossbows release a shower of bolts from the room across the room. Sorry. Test your luck. So roll both dice.
Hold it. I didn't. Oh, okay.
No.
I'm not going to argue with the book.
Yeah.
What am I rolling? Sorry.
Rolling both your dice and testing your luck.
So I rolled an 8, which I believe is under my luck. So that means I'm lucky.
Yes. So you need to now reduce your luck by 1 because you've tested your luck. You are lucky. You lucky boy. Nimble. We're going to turn to 131. 131. The crossbow bolts fly over your head and thud into the opposite wall. Fortunately, you are still crouching on the floor.
No.
No.
I would have danced my way out of there in style.
Now that the trap has been sprung, you can leave the room by the door through which you entered. Back in the tunnel, you head on west, turn to 74. So I'm also going to say that you've reached a save point there as well at 50 minutes. Doing so well. 50 minutes on his first go. Still on his first life. I'm running out of space on the page, to be honest. So that is the skull.
What was the page number?
74. And you are on 7 skill. What skill are you on? Is it 7 skill?
I'm on 7 skill and 8 luck.
8 luck. Perfecto. Perfecto. You head on to 74. So let me find 74. Boromir. It's definitely early 80s game design, mixing rolling high with rolling low.
The little ones.
What? What did you just say? What did you just say?
The cat's carry on.
What did you just say?
Save the little ones.
Save the little ones. That's what I heard. Save the little ones. What the heck are you on about? Bizarre. I think you've gone crazy in this dungeon. Right, let's continue. Okay, the tunnel takes a sharp right turn. You find yourself in a sort of gallery lined with mirrors for some 20 meters. I've got no idea. It's not an inside joke because I haven't got a clue what he means. It's an inside his head joke, I think.
The Sean Bean fans will understand.
Oh, it's a Boromir joke. I see. Such a weirdo. The tunnel takes a sharp turn right and you find yourself in a sort of gallery lined with mirrors for some 20 metres. A human skeleton appears to be pulled halfway through the mirror along the right hand wall. Suddenly a grotesque being with 4 arms and 4 screeching faces emerges from the mirror.
It's a lot of face.
Barring your way ahead. It walks slowly towards you, each arm outstretched, ready to grab you. This is a mirror demon from another dimension. Oh my god, did you want to become famous? Buy followers, primes and views on bigfollows.com.
Why, yes!
Fuck off! That's what we do now.
Yes, I do.
You do want to be famous.
Click. What do I click?
Oh,
there's my credit card details.
Panda's banned them. Sorry, we are.
Oh man.
Can't become famous now, can we? Can't become famous now. Thanks, Panda, for sorting that. It walks slowly towards you, each arm outstretched, ready to grab you. It's a mirror demon from another dimensional plane, come to take your spirit. Do you want to make a wish if you're wearing a ring of wishes? Do you want to try to
I am.
Do you want to try to smash the mirrors? Or do you want to attack the mirror demon with your sword? So you can make a wish, try to smash the mirrors, or attack the mirror demon with your sword. You have got the ring of wishes.
I'm going to use my, I'm trying to say this now, ring of wishes.
Ring of wishes.
The ring of wishes.
265. 265.
I was going to say, I wish, just go away.
Just go away.
Okay.
I wish that you would just go away.
I wish you just leave me alone.
You rub your magic ring and wish for the mirror demon to bugger off. It's transported.
I'm rubbing.
Rub that ring. Still advancing towards you, it starts to shimmer and fade away. Then it vanishes completely, and you're able to continue your quest north.
Brilliant.
Turn to 122. 122.
A little bit of alone time.
In front of you are 2 flights of stone steps separated by a banister of rat skulls. You may climb either the left-hand flight of steps or the right-hand flight of steps. It looks like this.
Okay.
It looks disgusting. So you're going to take the left side or the right side?
I'm going to go left.
I've never done this bit, so I haven't got a clue. You're going to go left, turn to 176.
I'm good with doors. Let's see how I am with stairs.
176. Good with doors. 176. Treading carefully, you slowly make your way up the steps. You soon reach the top without any sort of mishap. Continue along the new tunnel. You can continue along the new tunnel.
Yeah, let's go.
277. This is uncharted territory. I've never been here before. 277. The tunnel takes a sharp right turn, and then 100 meters ahead comes to a junction. Looking left, you see 2 bodies lying on the floor. So you decide to go and investigate. So Lee has been going for 55 minutes and 13 seconds. And it's his first life. You decide to go and investigate. Turn to 338. 338. 338. This is all new ground. All new ground. The bodies are those of 2 orc guards. At least one of your rivals in the Trial of Champions must still be ahead of you. A quick search of the bodies produces nothing apart from a necklace of teeth hanging around the neck of one of the orcs. Do you wish to wear the necklace, or would you rather leave it and set off north?
I mean, based on my previous decision not to wear bone jewellery, I'm going to stick to that, and I'm leaving it alone.
It's just not my style, darling.
It's not up to snuff, no.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, he's already beaten Chibi's time and still has 3 lives. He is good, yeah, but does he have everything he needs to get out of the dungeon? I don't know.
I don't have that damn right.
Okay, so you would rather set off north without the necklace. Turn to 282. 282. It's going to be a nice long stream, this one, I think. The tunnel soon ends at a junction. Standing there alone and wondering which way to go is one of your rivals. It is one of the barbarians. You call out to him, but at first he does not answer. He merely stares at you coldly, his hands firmly gripping his axe. You walk up to him and ask which way he's heading. He grunts his reply, saying that he's going west. West.
I like how casual that is.
West.
Like, oh,
which way? Hello. Which way you going? All right. How are you? How are you doing? Did you kill those 2 guys back there? He grunts that he's going west. You can go with him if you wish. West. Would you like to head west with the barbarian, or would you rather decline his offer and head east alone?
I'm going to... Could be good meat shield.
A meat shield.
So I am going to play it off as if I'm going west as well, so let's go together, let's do it.
Go west, turn to 22. 22. I literally went to the loo before we started and I need to go to the loo again. What's wrong with me today?
So you need to plan for this, little pauses.
I don't even have like a be right back screen or anything.
Like loo time.
Loo
graphic.
time. I don't have that. Okay, although you are slightly uneasy in each other's company, knowing that there can only be one winner in the Trial of Champions, you are both content to share in the benefits of a temporary alliance. You begin to tell each other of your exploits so far, of the monsters and traps encountered.
Well, I passed a quiz. I think that's about it. Oh, I passed a quiz and I knocked a skull off a coconut shy.
Yeah, basically.
That's about it, yeah.
I thought you did have a BRB screen. I do on my other stream, but I don't have one for this one. Unfortunately, I could really do with one. Hi Daz, how you doing? Go west where the air is clear. Okay. So you tell each other of your exploits so far and of the monsters and traps encountered and the dangers overcome. Walking along, you soon come to the edge of a wide pit. It's too deep and dark to see the bottom. The barbarian offers to lower you to the bottom with his rope, saying he has a torch which he can light for you to use. Do you want to accept the barbarian's
Torch.
Oh, I don't have Panda, I don't have any of my usual stuff. I don't have tarot time and I don't have cat time here either. I literally have nothing of my old setup. Or my usual setup, should I say. So you can accept the barbarian's offer. You could offer to lower him down if he's so eager to investigate the pit. Or you could suggest that you both jump over the pit instead. So you can let him lower you down with a torch. You can lower him down. Or you can suggest that you both jump over.
I would never be willing to do the actual, because at first I thought I'd offer to hold it, but that's not Sukumvit Jr. I'm gonna let him just lower me down. That's more my style.
So accept the barbarian's offer.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna lower you down with a torch. So we're gonna go to 63. Yeah, sorry, Pumpkin. Otherwise, that's a good idea, though. Okay, it's not really, like, cat time doesn't really fit in with dungeon stuff. So, okay, you tie the rope around your waist and take hold of your lighted torch. given to you by Throm. Throm is your barbarian.
From the barbarian.
That's what he calls
He must have
himself.
said that as he's slowing me down.
By the way, I'm Throm. I figured if I was going to lower you into pit, you should at least know my name. Okay.
I don't tell him my name.
Yeah, probably best you don't.
Best not, yeah.
Taking hold of the slack rope, Throm lowers you slowly over the edge of the pit and down
Into the
dark depths below. You can see by the light of the torch that the sides of the pit are extremely smooth. You drop about 20 meters before hitting the bottom of the pit. There, you can see that another tunnel heads north. You call up to Throm to tell him of your discovery. He calls back saying that he's going to tie the rope around a protruding rock at the edge of the pit and will come down to join you. You hear him climbing down, and soon you are together again. Throm retrieves his rope by shaking it off the rock, and you set off north along the new tunnel. Turn to 194.
Oh, best friends.
Best birds.
Barbarian friends.
On a stone ledge in the tunnel wall, you see two dusty leather-bound books. Books. Throm grunts his contempt for the written word. Throm grunts his contempt for the written word, urging you to leave the books.
Books.
Leave the books and hurry on. Do you want to open the red leather book, open the black leather book, or leave them both and continue north along the tunnel?
I will peruse the red book, please.
Peruse the leather red book. 52. 52.
Have pictures.
Is it a picture book? As you open the book, it begins to disintegrate, and the pages turn to dust in your hands. You manage to keep a few fragments and read the handwritten script. The book appears to be about monsters, and from what you can make out, it contains a full description of a monster called a blood beast. It is horrific. It's a horrific bloated creature with tough, spiny skin and facial blisters which burst open to become mock eyes, if all to hide the blood beast's only weak spot, its real eyes. Blood beasts usually dwell in pools of fetid slime, which give off a poisonous gas. The gas is so strong that it can easily knock people unconscious. The blood beast, although too bulbous to haul itself out of its slime pool, has a long and vicious tongue, which wraps around its victims. Thanks for the host, Az. Before it drags them into its pool. As the victim's flesh starts to decompose in the vile slime, the blood beast will feed from it. You tell Throm about this grotesque blood beast, but he merely shrugs his shoulders and tells you to get going. So, even though the book is disintegrated, you read all
That's
of
quite
that.
a bit, yeah.
Quite a bit of
quite
info.
Specific little section. But yeah, I just wrote down blisters. That's enough for me.
Blisters.
I will watch out for those.
Okay, so
Blisters,
if
smelly gas, big tongue.
you've not if you've not done so already, you can open the black book, or you can continue northward from.
Yeah, let's see what's in the black book.
In the black book, 138. 138.
This book explodes.
I just need a little drink. I've got a dry patch in my throat. 138. The book's pages are sealed together, but a small hole has been cut in the middle of them, just large enough to hold a small corked bottle containing a clear liquid. You show it to Throm, who holds up his hand, just gesturing that he does not want to come anywhere near that thing. His distrust of things unknown is strongly evident. Do you want to drink the liquid? Rub the liquid onto your wounds, or leave the bottle and book to continue northward from. So drink it, rub it onto your wounds, or just leave it well alone and continue northward from.
I think that Junior would think that maybe He's been in the dungeon quite a while, and his skin is getting slightly dry and patchy. And I would think that he would assume it's some sort of moisturising lotion. So he is going to slather it on and rub it all in.
Rub it all in. 75.
And Grom will find that slightly sexy as well, I think.
What? You think Throm would like that?
Oh, Grom, what's his name? Sorry.
Throm.
Grom.
Throm.
One of those. Yeah, he's thromming. There we
He's
go.
gonna start thromming. You rub the liquid into your wounds, but they do not heal. Staring into the empty bottle, you wonder what exactly the liquid was. So it does nothing.
Nivea?
Does nothing yet. So staring into the empty bottle, you wonder what exactly the liquid was. Otherwise, you've now got to just continue north with Throm. So 369. 369, damn baby fine. I can't not say it.
I reckon this is going to be some sort of creature bait or something that'll probably just rubbed all into me.
Oh yeah,
that probably attracts blood beasts.
Great. Oh, do you remember the Goosebumps books? I used to love Goosebumps. Cool. 369. Okay, are you ready? The tunnel turns sharply to the right, continuing east for as far as you can see. Throm stops and tells you to halt. Halt! He turns his head slowly from side to side, listening. I hear footsteps coming towards tunnel, he whispers.
Thank you.
Draw a sword! He tells you to draw your sword. You both crouch down to hide in the shadows, and not a minute too soon, for a moment later you see the silhouette of two armed figures approaching. Throm jumps up and dashes forwards, screaming a loud battle cry. There are two cave trolls in front of you. Throm attacks the first one with his battle axe, and you run to his aid and attack the second one. So you are attacking a cave troll, has a skill of 10 and a stamina of 11.
Mm-mm.
Holy poop!
Yeah,
I will definitely let you do I will let you definitely do a save point after this. Okay, so let's go. Skill of 10, stamina of 11.
That is 15.
I got a 17, so
Oh,
I hit you. I am Cave Troll.
Speaks better than Rob. $15 again.
I got a 13 this time, so you hit the Cave Troll.
$17.
20.
Oh, kidding me. $16.
I also got 16, so nothing happens.
Oh no. 10.
21.
Okay, this could be it.
This could be it.
I mean, doing okay. I've got 12 left. 10 again.
I got a 19.
Oh my god, you're rolling too well because that's 10.
Sorry.
I like it how you're off Thriller from Mighty Boosh.
I'm like, what off the Mighty Boosh?
19.
I got a 13, so you hit me. So it's down to 7 health.
Like the gorilla from Mighty Boosh, that's whose voice when you were doing it from. Yeah, that's it.
Bolo! I got a bad feeling about this.
About this.
I think I look a bit like Bolo as well in all this black.
Hey. 17.
I got a 16, so you hit again. He's down to 5 health.
16.
I got 15 again, so it's down to 3 health.
Yes. 16 again.
I also got 16, so nothing happens.
Okay. 18.
Got 19.
Oh no. Okay, I'm on 8. I'm okay.
You're okay.
I'm okay. 14.
Got 19.
Jeez. Okay, 6.
Come on, you can do it.
14.
Got 17.
Oh, no. Okay, 4. By the power of Grom, 12.
I got an 18.
Oh, that's it. I'm on 2. This is it.
Shit!
Come on! Oh no. That is 13.
16.
Oh!
Oh! You dead?
Yeah, squashed. I mean, I've got 2 lives left. I'm not doing bad. Cheers.
Okay, but you did last 1 hour, 11 minutes,
Yes.
and 33 seconds, and you died
King
by
of the dungeon.
cave troll. Right, I am really sorry, guys. I don't have any
What's that
sort
little
of...
face there?
What, sorry?
What's the little ghost face?
Oh, it was Pumpkin sending me a little emote. If I ever visit a casino, I choose to take Vicky over Lee. Thanks. Right, me ducks.
Yes.
I haven't got any kind of fancy
Me too.
screen or anything like that, but I really, really need to go to the loo. I'm so sorry. This is really not pro streamer of me. This is so not cool. I haven't got anything. So what I'm going to do is go back to the starting soon screen. Or I'll just leave you. Okay, Lee can entertain you. I'm just gonna nip off to the loo just a second.
Well, I was gonna follow after you, to be honest.
Okay, let's go back to the starting soon screen then, and let's just mute ourselves for now if we can. And we'll see you guys in just a sec. Actually, we don't need to mute because... Oh no, we will. We do need to mute.
Yeah, we will.
We will. Right, my darlings, I do have to... just nip to the loo, and then you're going to be starting from the skull, which is ages ago. So I'll be right back, guys. I need to pee. Be right back. Don't go anywhere. we're back. Cool. Are you unmuted?
Yes.
Excellente. Right. We are going to go back to your last save point, which was just after the skull. Unfortunately, it was ages ago. So 50 minutes. 50 minutes and 46 seconds. I'm on page 74. Thanks everyone for sticking around. He's doing super well.
There wasn't any other route. Maybe there were actually.
Well, we're about to find out. So let's start the timer. 50 minutes and 46 seconds. I think this is right. I don't actually know that isn't right. Hang on a second. I've done it wrong. I've done the timer wrong. No one's ever got this far, so 50 minutes 46. There we go. What were you gonna say? Sorry.
My skill and luck.
Your skill was 7 and your luck was 8, and your stamina will be full now.
Full stamina.
Whoops.
Brilliant.
Right, let us go. Okay, it's page 74. The tunnel takes a sharp right turn, and you find yourself in a sort of gallery lined with mirrors. Maybe the next decision was what to do about the barbarians. Maybe make a save when you reach that point. Thank you. I probably will do actually, Case, because that's quite a long way to go otherwise. A human skeleton appears to be pulled halfway through the mirror along the right hand wall. Suddenly a grotesque being with 4 arms and 4 screaming heads emerges from the mirror, barring your way ahead. It walks slowly towards you, each arm outstretched ready to grab you. It is a mirror demon from another dimensional plane, come to take your spirit. Do you want to make a wish with your ring of wishes, try to smash the mirrors, or attack the mirror demon with your sword?
I guess I'll just do the same. I'll wish upon a ring. Yeah.
265. Because that is quite a long way to come back, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. You rub your magic ring and wish for the mirror demon to be transported back to its own world, never to return. Still advancing towards you, it starts to shimmer and fade away, then it vanishes completely, and you're able to continue your quest. Turn to 122. In front of you are 2 flights of stone steps separated by a banister of rat skulls. You can climb either the left-hand flight of steps or the right hand. So right or left at the steps this time?
I'm going to do something just like crazy, and I'm just going to go right.
You're going to go right this time. So 3.
I know, I'm crazy guy. I'm going to go on the right steps.
384. Okay, let's see where this takes you.
Same place.
The 4th step suddenly gives way under your weight. Your leg sinks into a deep hole, and before you have time to pull it out, you feel a pain in your foot as some unseen sharp teeth sink into it. The high-pitched squeaking you hear below is made by rats. They've been starved and they rip your foot, hungry for your flesh. Lose 2 stamina.
Okay.
You regain your balance and manage to pull your leg out of the hole. 3 rats are still hanging onto your foot with their teeth. Kicking frantically, you smash their heads against the banister until they let go. You then wrap crude bandages torn from your shirt around your bleeding foot and climb the steps to set off north again. Turn to 277.
Don't take the right hand step.
The tunnel takes a sharp right turn, and then 100 metres ahead comes to a junction. Looking left, you see 2 bodies lying on the floor, and you decide to go and investigate. Turn to 338. So you still ended up at the right place.
Landed up here, yeah.
338. The bodies are those of 2 orc guards. At least one of your rivals in the Trial of Champions must still be ahead of you. A quick search of the bodies produces nothing apart from a necklace of teeth hanging around the neck of one of the orcs. Do you wish to wear the necklace or leave it and set off north?
This time, for some strange reason, you're not allowed to interfere, Vicky. This is Sukumvit Jr.'s decision. For some strange reason, he decides to wear the jewellery this time.
Something about those teeth. Okay, we're going to turn to 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Like, the teeth really do it for me. The bones didn't, the rat skulls didn't, but the teeth really, really do it for me. The necklace is actually an amulet of strength. It adds 1 skill point and 1 stamina point.
Ooh.
And then you continue your quest north. Turn to 282.
Nice.
The tunnel soon ends at a junction. It's the part of Groundhog Day where Bill Murray decides to take all the risky decisions. Exactly.
Yeah,
He's doing Bill Murray.
1,000 years.
Okay. The tunnel soon the tunnel soon ends at a junction. Standing there alone and wondering which way to go is one of your rivals. It's one of the barbarians. You call out to him, but at first he does not answer. He merely stares at you coldly, his hands firmly gripping his axe. You walk up to him and ask which way he's heading. He grunts his reply, saying that he's going west, and you can go with him if you wish. If you'd like to head west with the barbarian, you can, or you can decline his offer and head east alone. And I am going to make this a save point this time. So west with Throm or east on your own?
Do you need my skill and luck then, if this is a save point?
Yes, in a second. Let's just make the decision first.
I'm going to go east. I'm not going with from this time.
East alone. Okay, I'm going to make this a
Yep,
save
alone.
point. This is 5633. What are your skill and luck, please?
8.
8. I've run out of room for save points, so yeah. Never mind. Okay, 8 and 8. So you're going to go to 388 on your own. 388. And I'm going to restart that. Okay, the tunnel soon comes to a dead end. A piece of paper, brown and curled with age, is pinned to the end wall. You can pull it off the wall to see whether there is a message written on it, or you can hurry back down to the tunnel and join the barbarian.
I'm going to read the message.
Read the message. 23. I don't think you're going to need a bonus life, you know?
I'm smashing it.
The paper bears a simple warning, written in dried blood. Beware the trial masters. You replace the paper on its nail, and you run back down the tunnel to rejoin the barbarian. Turn to 154.
Because nobody likes the trial masters.
You're like, actually, Throm, on the other hand, I think I shall come with you.
From!
I mean,
Hold up.
shout it loud enough. Running down the tunnel, you soon catch up with the barbarian and tell him that the eastern passage comes to a dead end. He nods his head in silent understanding and sets off towards the west with you by his side. Turn to 22. Apologies. Although you're slightly uneasy in each other's company, knowing that there can only be one winner in the Trial of Champions, you're both content to share the benefits of a temporary alliance. You begin to tell each other of your exploits so far, of the monsters and traps encountered and the dangers overcome. Walking along, you soon come to the edge of a wide pit, too deep and dark to see to the bottom. The barbarian offers to lower you to the bottom with his rope, saying he has a torch which he can light for you to use. Do you want to accept his offer? Offer to lower him down, or suggest that you both jump over the pit?
Yeah, I'm like, I got a better idea. Lose the rope, let's jump.
Okay. 3-1-1, you're gonna jump. He's gonna jump, guys. 3-1-1. The barbarian reluctantly agrees to your alternative suggestion.
Because it's a brilliant suggestion.
You both step back and take a running jump over the pit. You land safely on the other side and continue down the tunnel. The barbarian who is leading the way suddenly stumbles on a floor stone which tilts forward, triggering a boulder loosely set in the ceiling. It crashes down on top of him, knocking him to the floor and crushing his skull. You must continue your quest alone.
Well, I'm going to drop to my knees first and just scream. Oh, what's his name?
Throm!
Ah! Ah! And then I'll get up and carry on my quest. I literally have like a journal and I open it just to check what his name was, and then I close it again and then I scream his name and then carry on after.
Okay, turn to 3-2-5.
So there goes my dungeon friends. We were the best of friends.
For all of 5 minutes. Yeah, you jumped. I mean, remember that time when you jumped over a pit together?
Yeah, I'm just having, as I'm carrying on, I'm just having like all the memories of all the great times that we had together. Like, he's like, lower me down, and I'm like looking up at him, like, oh, best friends.
Okay, I think I said 3-2-5. You stand up and carry on down the tunnel. I assume this boulder doesn't block the way then. Suddenly, it's just a small boulder. Just a small one. Suddenly you see daylight at the end of the tunnel. You run forward towards the most beautiful sight you've ever seen. Clear blue sky, green trees. You walk as fast as you can towards the end of the tunnel and emerge expecting to see the welcoming sight of cheering people. But there is... I did it, Dad! I escaped! I made it! But there is no hero's welcome from the people all around you. Because they're all dead. You're standing in a cold chamber, littered with armoured skeletons and bodies. The exit to victory was merely an illusion. Only the corpses of past adventurers are real. Utterly dejected, you walk back towards the tunnel, but hit an invisible barrier. You are trapped in this ghoulish place and destined to end your days in the chamber of the dead. Your adventure ends here.
Well, that is. There we go.
Might need that bonus life after all. Attempt number 2 was.
No, I've got to face down the trolls. Then I've got no other choice really. And I assume killing From is not gonna. I'll have to fight 2 of them. So yeah.
Oh my goodness. But we've never done that before, so that's it. So you're going to go back to the decision of whether you join Throm or not. So let's go back to 56 minutes and 33 seconds. You had a skill of 8 and a luck of 8.
Yeah, so obviously there's no point wasting time. I'm just going to join Throm and say, let's go, buddy. We'll head off to the rope.
Lower me down. Right, let's reset this. Reset to 56 minutes and 33 seconds. Right, my darling. Let us go. Page 388. 388. Did you think you'd done it then? Did you think you'd got out?
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha.
Oh,
Will that be enough?
Sukumvit is such a
380.
tricksy one.
Down to 1 heart. Yes, he's down to 1 heart. But he's doing really, really well. We've made it this far. But hi, Resco, how are you? Remember, guys, if you want the adventure to continue, never enough! If you want the adventure to continue, if you don't want him to die, if you want to give him that bonus life, we just need to hit a donation goal of £30. So if you scroll down, there is like a little donation thing, but it will also, the link will also be popping up. Let me see if I can get that for you. The link will be popping up to donate as well. So if we can get £30, I'll give him a bonus life. But how are you, Resko? You good? Donations. I need to edit that so it comes up a bit more often, I think. Just a little bit more often. Cool, because we've not had a donation since the very first. I don't think we've had like proper donations. We've not hit the donation goal since the very first one we did.
Okay, I'm sure I'll be just fine.
You're gonna be just fine. Cool. There's a lot going on. Right, 388. Let's start that timer.
Do this.
Let's start that timer. Okay, the tunnel soon comes to a dead end. A piece of brown paper is curled with age, pinned to the end wall. You can pull it off the wall and see whether there is a message, or you can hurry back down to the tunnel to join the barbarian. So this is where you made the decision to either read the message or not.
Yeah, sure, I'll read the message.
Read the message. 23.
I already know. I mean, I've got what it is though, so that's
but
fine.
You wouldn't have. So just forget.
Just forget.
Forget. The paper bears a simple warning written in dry blood. Beware the trial masters. You replace the paper on its nail and run back down the tunnel to join the barbarian. 154. Running down the tunnel, you soon catch up with the barbarian. Tell him that the eastern passage has come to a dead end. He nods his head in silent understanding, and you set off towards the west, with you at his side. Number 22. Although you are slightly uneasy in each other's company, you know that there can only be one champion in the Trial of Champions, but you're both content to share the benefits of a temporary alliance. You begin to tell each other of your exploits so far, the monsters and traps encountered, and the dangers overcome. Walking along, you soon come to the edge of a wide pit. It's too deep and dark to see the bottom. The barbarian offers to lower you to the bottom with his rope, saying that he has a torch that he can light for you. Do you want to accept his offer? Offer to lower him down if he's so eager to investigate the pit, or suggest that you both jump over the pit instead?
You know what? I think we should. Let's just. Yeah, he can lower me down. And let's just do
Accept the barbarian's offer. 63. So I will stop it there for you again. So it's 58.41. And that's
8 by 8.
63, 8 by 8. Cool. I've run out of space, so okay, you tie the rope around your waist. Oh, I need to restart it again, sorry. You tie the rope around your waist and take hold of the lit torch given to you by Throm, as your barbarian ally calls himself. So it's called Throm. Taking hold of the slack rope, Throm lowers you slowly over the edge of the pit, down into the dark depths below. You can see by the light of the torch that the sides of the pit are extremely smooth. You drop about 20 metres before hitting the bottom of the pit. There you see another tunnel heading north, and you call up to Throm and tell him of your discovery. He calls back, saying that he's going to tie the rope around a protruding rock on the edge of the pit and will come down to join you. You hear him climbing down, and soon you're together again. Thrum retrieves his rope by shaking it off the rock, and you set off north along the new tunnel. 194. On a stone ledge in the tunnel wall, you see 2 dusty leather-bound books. Thrum grunts his contempt for the written word, urging you to leave the books and hurry on. Do you want to open the red leather book, open the black leather book, or continue north along the tunnel? I definitely should have saved it here last time too.
Yeah, because it's quite a lot of stuff to get through.
It is.
But I guess just a meta game, I would say I will read through them.
Yeah.
But there's no need to actually read through all again because I've got it written down, right? Cool. I assume if we just carried on without reading
I'm going to assume that you've read the red one, but we're going to go back to the black one because you did have a choice to make with that. So I'm going to go back to the black book, which is 138. The book's pages are sealed together, but a hole has been cut into the middle of them, just large enough to hold a small corked bottle containing a clear liquid. You show it to Thrum, who holds up his hand, indicating that he does not want you to come anywhere near him with it. So just to remind everyone, the red book has got all of the information in it about the blood beast. It's quite a lot of info, so we'll skip over that.
Yeah.
Right, do you want to drink? Do you want to drink the liquid?
Smelly gas, big tongue. Yeah, I'll do the same as...
You're going to rub the liquid onto your wounds.
Yeah, I'll do the same as last time.
Okay,
I'll
75. 75. You rub the liquid onto your wounds, but they do not heal. Staring into the empty bottle, you wonder what exactly the liquid was. You must continue north with Thrum. Turn to 369. So I'm going to just pause it there. So this is this is 1 hour and 1 minute and 29 seconds, and you will be going to 369, and you've got 8 and 8. I've run out of space. 369. Let's restart that again. Okay, the tunnel turns sharply to the right, continuing east for as far as you can see. Thrum stops and tells you to halt as well. He turns his head slowly from side to side, listening. I hear footsteps coming down the tunnel towards us, he whispers. Draw a sword. He tells you to draw a sword. You both crouch down to hide in the shadows, and not a minute too soon, for a moment later you see the silhouette of 2 armed figures approaching. Thrum jumps up and dashes forward, screaming a loud battle cry. There are 2 cave trolls in front of you. Thrum attacks the first one with his battle axe. You must run to his aid and attack the second cave troll. Has a skill of 10 and a stamina of 11.
Let's do this. There's just 1 minute to die.
Sounding more and more like the Cookie Monster. Oh, sorry. Me love cookie. Give me cookie. Give me cookie now. Okay, let's do the cave troll.
That's 17.
I got a 15, so you hit the cave troll.
You're starting to go into a bit of Arnie Schwarzenegger then. We'll put the cookie down as well.
Put the cookie down!
So what did you roll?
A 15.
Okay, so I hit him?
Yes.
Brilliant. 16.
16 for me too.
Oh.
Nothing happens. This could be his last life, guys.
15.
I got a 20. So I hit you.
So yep. Okay, I've got that. 16.
I got a 17 this time. Sorry, what did you get? 16.
16.
I got 17, so I hit you.
13.
18. I don't want him to die, guys. I don't want the adventure to end just yet.
Well, Don't get your hopes up. That is a 14.
17 from me.
Down to 10 health.
Oh gosh.
Come on, you. 18.
I got a 16. So
Yay.
you hit the troll. He's down to 7 health.
Come on. Oh. 14.
20.
On 8.
I'm really scared for you. Right, come on, guys. Shall we give him another
16.
life anyway? Shall we give him another life
16.
anyway? I got a 15, so you hit the troll.
Brilliant.
Down to 5 health.
14.
I got a 21.
Okay, that's 6 health. Okay.
Oh no!
They're all good. They're all good. They're 19.
You might have to.
19.
I got 17, so he's on 3 health. You might have to use your luck at some point as well to do some extra damage.
Yeah, I'll stop him doing me some damage.
Okay.
15.
I got an 18.
18. Can I use? How do I use my luck then now?
So you can. So he's hit you. So if you want to roll luck, if you are lucky, you will only take 1 point of damage. But if you are unlucky, you will take 3 points of damage.
So it's 2 die for my luck roll.
Yes, and it has to be equal to or less than your luck score,
8.
which is 8.
And I rolled a 6. So
Cool.
I
So
am
you
lucky.
are lucky. So you only take 1 point of damage.
I'm only down to 5 now.
Come on, Lee.
Oh no! 13.
I got a 17.
I'm gonna have to push me luck again.
So remember to reduce your luck score as well.
Yeah. I am. Oh no, that's unlucky.
So you take 3 points of damage.
I'm on 2 health now. Oh no, I've got
Oh
to get 4 points for my lucky. Come on, Lady Luck, come on. That's 6 for the first die.
So what did you roll in total?
And a 1 for the second.
What did you get in
So that-
total?
That would be. What did you roll?
What did you get, sorry?
15.
I have rolled an 18.
Oh, I can still do my luck though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, this is it.
No!
I've got 6 luck.
Yeah.
And on my first die, I rolled a 6.
That's okay. It's equal to. It's equal to your
Yeah.
luck score.
Yeah!
Oh no!
I'm
Oh no!
gonna roll
You
the
still got to
second
roll
one.
another die! Oh, bums!
I've got a 4, so I rolled a 10, so I'm extra unlucky.
Extra unlucky. So you're
And then
dead.
how do I die then? Yeah. What's my gruesome death?
The cave troll grabs you by the head, lifting you into the air, and squishes you like a grape.
Sukumvit Jr. all over the walls. Hey!
And he yells out,
But...
"Suck 'em, bitch!"
Oh! He puts that in my blood like graffiti.
Suck 'em, bitch! So
Hey,
that
what happened
was.
what happened to Grum Grum?
You didn't live to see that. You didn't leave.
Who knows?
You didn't
Who
leave.
knows?
You didn't live to see it.
I imagine he couldn't live without me and he took his own life because we were such good friends.
So you were like this. You were so
This was
tight.
so
Those
close,
walls
so
needed
close.
redecorating anyway. Blood red is totally all the rage right now. I know.
Right.
I know.
But yeah, my time's pretty good though, right?
Your top
it's not all bad
time.
news.
Your top
I
time.
may be dead, but
Your top time was 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 33 seconds. So you have knocked Chibi off the top spot.
get out of here,
Get out of
Chibi.
here. So whoever follows you,
There we go.
next.
That was me knocking the name down, not actually.
whoever follows you next has got one heck of a
We'll
time.
need a toilet break.
We'll need a toilet break for sure. So I better find a BRB screen of some kind. Cool. But yeah, thanks for being such a great guest. And I'm sorry we did not get...
It's been really fun. That's all right.
Didn't get that bonus life. Didn't get that bonus life at all.
Hey, I had fun. I made dungeon friends.
You made a dungeon friend.
There we go.
Being pencils, dice, and nappies? Case. You know what you need? You just like a commode. You need like a bucket underneath with a seat with a hole in it. You can just, you know, or potty of some sort.
And the chat was good as well. So thanks for everyone joining in and joining the chat as well.
Yeah, cool. Well done everyone.
Some people appreciated my Boromir call out as well, so that's always nice. So thank you for that.
Got Boromired. Right, me duck.
You're kicking me out now? Is that it? You've had enough of me?
Yeah, but I'm going to see you soon anyway. You're only in the next room.
Hey.
Bye! I can literally wave to you from here.
Cool. Yeah, see you everyone.
I'm waving.
Yeah, you can find me absolutely nowhere.
You can find him nowhere. He's not on Twitch. Nowhere. He doesn't do social media. Yeah. But yeah, thanks. I'd have you on again if you'd like to come on again.
Yeah, let's. I'll do it if we do the what is it? The House of Dead one.
The House of Hell. So I'm thinking of doing House of Hell as a Halloween special. Doing House of Hell, and but I am gonna put some scary makeup on, probably some sort of fancy dress, and we'll do House of Hell, I reckon, because that's your favourite, isn't it? I think.
Sounds like.
Ooh, yeah, we're gonna do House of Hell because that is mega spooky, mega spooks.
But if anybody else wants to join in and do this one, give it a go.
Yes. So if anyone else wants to be an adventurer, if you think you can beat Lee's top time of 1 hour 11 minutes and 33 seconds, then yeah, get in touch. We usually do this on a Friday, but I don't mind doing it on a Saturday. To be honest, it's worked out quite well. So I think it is time for me to bid you adieu, Lee.
I'd love it if there was some sort of effect you could put on me, like Nightmare style, where I just like drifted off, the opacity changed, and it was kind of like, oh, I'm going off into the ethereal realm now.
Well, let's not get carried away. Let's see what I can do.
When we get a bigger budget.
VR budget. What can I do with you? I can do some sort of...
Well, I mean, I could just lure myself out of the screen and just like do a ghost sound.
Ooh.
Oh, bye.
Bye, see ya. God, so dramatic, honestly. So dramatic. Remember to mute yourself or leave the Discord chat that we've got going.
I'm not muted, I'm still here.
Go away! Bugger off! He's just a spirit now. He's like buzzing around like a bee. Just bugger off. Off you pop. I'm just gonna disconnect from the... There we go. We're just gonna disconnect from the Discord. There we go. Off he's gone. He's gone. Thank goodness for that. Didn't he do well though? There's a ghostly sound. So yes, I think for Halloween we're gonna do a fighting fantasy special. We'll do House of Hell, and hopefully Lee will do that with me. That would be really nice. I think that's his favourite one. So and I'll set up a spooky. I'll set up some spooky scare alerts and stuff like that. So for the donations for that, I'll try and do some scare alerts for that, which I think would be really cool. So yeah, we're gonna do that. I think whenever Friday you like, I'm all yours for It's fighting fantasy. Yeah, Panda. If you want to do next week, I'm up for next week. If you want to do next Friday, so you've seen how it all works and stuff. So I'd be. Don't worry. Everyone calls it Final Fantasy. I'm like, it's not Final Fantasy. It's fighting fantasy. So yes. I'd have you on. Next week would be great. Wicked cool. So let's see what happens. Let's see. What was I gonna say? I don't know what I was gonna say. Oh, I was gonna say Obviously, the book is by Ian Livingstone. This is not my dungeon. This is his book. And all sounds and music and everything and all sound effects today were by Sirenscape, which is awesome. So, yeah, about the same time, we'll discuss it. So, like 1 p.m, like 2-ish. So I'll probably have a call with you about 10 to 2, something like that, and we'll do a tech run. But we'll discuss it in Discord. Cool. So, thank you once again to Lee, who is my boyfriend. Thank you again for him for being an adventurer today. He was really keen to do it, so I'm very happy. Wasn't he good though? He was really good. I wish we could give him a shout out, but he is nowhere nowhere to be followed. So yeah, he thought he'd made it out, but he did not. So yes, please thank Lee for us. He was awesome. Cool. I will be sure to thank him. So yet again, my dungeon has claimed another victim. Don't worry. He got squished by a cave troll. No one has emerged victorious, so if you'd like to have a go, I have got a guest for next week. But if you'd like to have a go, please let me know. Give me a DM if this is your kind of thing and you fancy being an adventurer. Everyone gets a certificate of participation. If they get out, they will get an even better certificate, and I'll send them a copy of the book. And they also get their name on a leaderboard as well. So at the moment, Lee's going to be top of the leaderboard. And that's it from me. I haven't got anyone to raid. I can't be bothered to raid today. Just an idea for future branding. Get a screenshot of everyone's heads. Ooh, thank you for the cheer of 100 bits. Get a screenshot of everyone's head and cut it out and stick it on a spike at the bottom if they die. That is a really good idea. Cut it out and stick it on a spike for the bottom if they die. That is actually a really good idea. What, just for like promotional things? Like, I don't really want it on here, like on my overlay, but do you think like maybe just for like promotional, all of these people have died? So yes, hit me up if you wanna do this on a Friday lunchtime. The leaderboard could be on a second screen with their dead heads next to their names and times. Oh, I can actually add images. That'd be a really good idea. And I could show that at some point on the screen. That would be a good idea. Previous contestants thing would be cool. Ooh, good idea. I'll add a note for that. Previous contestants. So that'll be the leaderboard then. Leaderboard with their dead heads. Because I can add an image. That's a good idea. I'm pretty handy with Photoshop. Their leaderboard could be on a second screen with their dead heads next to their names. So we could actually do that at the very end. We could do this on this screen and be like, let's take a look at the leaderboard. We could do that. Or at the very start, we could see like previous contestants. It's all a work in progress, isn't it? We add new stuff every time. So cool. Cool. If we survive, have our head coming out of a doorway or in a pile of coins? No, because if you survive, then you'll get all of the glory. I haven't got any, like, I need to add something, don't I? A victory screen. I need to add some kind of confetti or something, or coins raining down. Like, if it's like a victory, that's a good idea. Cool. It's all a work in progress, isn't it? All a work in progress. But cool. So yeah, I will I'll work on that. I'll work on that this weekend. Ready for next week. You feeling confident then, Panda? You think that you're going to win? You think you're going to make it out? Do you think? Cool. So I think that's it from me. Haven't got anyone to raid, nothing like that. You could maybe take pictures of the monsters in advance. I haven't got time to be doing that. I'm not that fancy. I can't be doing that. No. No. I'm not that fancy. I mean, maybe one day, but maybe one day I'll be like, it's a lot. I've got a lot to click through. If you could see the amount of stuff I've got to click through, to then have to click to put up various images from the book, it's just way too much. You think you'll survive more than 5 minutes, but less than 30? Well, we'll see. We'll see. I think you've been here for most of them. You've seen a lot. You've probably, I don't know if you've taken notes. You could always go back and watch the other VODs as like training, to see, because that will help you massively. But if you want to go in blind, that's absolutely fine as well. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna head off. We've done 2.5 hours, which I think is very impressive. So, my darlings, I've learned that preservation is the key. Be reserved and don't eat strange things. Exactly. But I'm gonna head off. I've got no one to raid, so that's just going to be the end. So yes, join me again next Friday, where Pumpkin Panda hopefully is going to be our adventurer next week. And we'll see how he does. You think that going in mostly blind will be fun? Cool. Alright, my darlings, I'm gonna head off and I'll catch you next week. Goodbye. Let's do an exit. There we go. Right, see you guys. Have a good weekend. Goodbye from me. Goodbye.